So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Shakes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Manchester United, after 7 minutes, is number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Alexander-Arnold.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He won't be happy with that one. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Jensen. It's a really well-measured ball. Ouattara picks it up out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Looking for the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Valverde. And it's Valverde. Valverde makes a move down the right. Gravenberg. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. He is, and the shot! Good, strong hand by the keeper. Messi. And it's Valverde. Valverde.
Such good technique.
Hangs in across.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a promising position. He's found a way through. Oh, some tackle that. Gravenberg. That is ended up in no man's land. Steaming on goalward. Decent chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Brentford really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And he's being shifted off it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He came in hard, very hard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That'll do under the circumstances. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Gravenberg.
There will be 1 minute
pretty loose
added
pass.
time.
But he's forced to go back. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United leading by 1 at the break.
That's the first half.
There's
Let's
plenty
hope
of
for more
positives
of the
to
same.
take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Manchester United can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21. Kane.
So off we go again.
Number 15.
Manchester
Federico
United
Valverde.
currently ahead by the
Number
smallest of
22.
margins.
Ribery. Number 38.
And he's picked it up out wide.
Gravenberch.
He's having a
On the
shot!
field. Number 18.
That was struck with
Ndombele.
genuine force.
Number 30. Sheshko. Number 17. Matthias Cunha. Number 13. Bruno Fernandes.
Point blank header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Messi. Good pressure, determined, intense. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's in one-on-one. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Substitution in progress.
A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Goal! After 60 minutes is number 9.
So they have it all to do
The
again.
attendance for this match
This
was
is exactly the kind of contest you'd
72,306.
expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's through here. And it's made its way to him. Delivered low. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ouattara. Matthias Cunha. Now Mbappe. That's a sharp pass. Oh, easy pickings there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Nelson. And he's got away from him. A heavy challenge.
Brentford clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 2, Alexander Arnold. Coming on to replace him is number 8, Reece James. Substitutions taking place.
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Into the last 5 minutes. Now there's a... Manchester Cunha!
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
That has been slung wide.
4 added
There's
minutes.
the shot! Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And we're done. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim. And